All right, let's talk about something that so many of us have been through. That moment you decide to build a budget in Excel. It sounds like such a great idea at first, but let's be honest, it almost always ends in complete and total frustration.
I mean, seriously, have you ever had that feeling? You open up that brand new, clean spreadsheet, you're all fired up to finally get your finances sorted, and then you're just staring at this massive grid of empty cells with absolutely no idea where to even begin. It's such a common feeling. And this quote right here, it just hits the nail on the head, doesn't it? And here's the thing, it's not your fault. The sheer amount of work just to get started, all the rows you have to create, the crazy formulas like sum if, getting the formatting right, it is just so overwhelming. And that's exactly why most of these awesome budgeting ideas end up as abandoned files collecting digital dust.
This whole experience, it's so universal, it even has a name. And that's what we're going to call it, the spreadsheet struggle. Okay, so what's really interesting here is that we basically have two very different paths you can take. Over on the left, you've got the old school way, building it all from scratch. We're talking endless setup time, you're battling with complex formulas, and one wrong click can break the entire thing. But then you look over to the right. There's a totally different way, a guided approach, where all that heavy lifting has already been done for you. So yeah, let's dive into this guided approach, because honestly, this is where the whole game changes. It's all about working smarter, not harder. So this solution we're talking about, the Money Map Navigator, or MMN, its whole deal is that you're not starting from a blank page. It comes preloaded with a structure that just makes sense, all the formulas are already plugged in, and it has categories that you can actually use right out of the gate. That huge barrier to getting started, it's just gone. And this leads to a really cool idea. What if you could put your budgeting on autopilot? And I don't mean in some scary, out of your control kind of way. I mean in a way that just automates all the boring, tedious stuff, so you can focus on making the important decisions. And this just shows you how simple the whole process can be. Your job, what you actually have to do, gets boiled down to just three easy things. 1, you enter your income. 2, you decide your savings goals first, which is a super powerful habit, by the way. And 3, you just log what you spend. That's it. Step 4? There is no step 4. For you anyway. The rest just happens automatically. So, you might be asking, how does it actually do all that? Well, those complicated formulas, they're already built in. The spending categories, they're all set up and ready for you to use or customize. Your savings? That money gets set aside first, before you can even think about spending it. And maybe best of all, the reports that show you where everything is going, they update all by themselves. No more late nights crunching numbers. You see, this gets to the core idea here. This isn't about getting rid of Excel, not at all. It's about unlocking the real power of Excel by just getting rid of all the frustrating stuff that makes it so hard to use for a personal budget. There's a perfect term for this idea, guided flexibility. Think about it. You get all the structure and automation you need to actually stick with it, but without being locked into some rigid, restrictive app. It's still Excel, so it feels familiar, it's completely flexible, and this is the most important part, it's 100% under your control. And that's such a key point. You're not handing your private financial data over to some third-party app with hidden rules or surprise subscription fees. Nope. You own the file. You can see exactly how it works. It's just a clear, transparent, and organized system that's built to help you win with your money. So when you put it all together, what does it all mean? Well, it's about making a really fundamental shift in your financial life. It's a journey from the chaos and confusion of a broken system to the incredible clarity of a system that actually works. This quote really just says it all, doesn't it? The whole point is to take Excel budgeting from being this huge, overwhelming project that you eventually give up on and turn it into a simple, powerful tool that really helps you. It finally makes the spreadsheet work for you instead of you working for the spreadsheet. And so let's just end on this one question. Think about it. Maybe the answer to your budget problems isn't some complicated new app or, another failed attempt to build a spreadsheet from scratch. Maybe, just maybe, the real missing key to your financial clarity is just a simple, well-designed map for a tool you already have.